Hey guys, welcome to AlltimeGaming. I'm Chris.
I'm Jamie.
And I'm Alex.
And it's strange to think these days just how much video games are accepted by society.
Yeah, only 10 years ago, people like Jack Thompson were saying they were the source of society's ills.
And now everyone's playing Pokemon Go. There are adverts out in public and debates about the culture happen in the newspaper, not just sweaty basements.
What a time to be alive.
Well, a large reason for that is because people have finally realised just how good gaming is for you. It can actually improve your life.
Yeah.
And here are 6 games that can do just that.
Yeah. Okay, so there are 2 very commonly held misconceptions about video gamers, right? One is that we're all latent serial killers. Jamie.
Well, he asked for it. That's all I'll say.
Who asked for it?
The guy whose fucking larynx I cut out.
Larry. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
But why his wife, Jamie? And why their kids? And why that other guy? And why that girl? And why that couple? And why that dog?
I was doing my best Chris Benoit impression.
Ouch. And of course, the second is that we are
amazing lovers.
That yes.
Well,
but no. What I was going to say was that we are incredibly unfit, like life-threateningly unfit.
yeah, who's that, right?
Right? I mean, I'm fine.
Breathe, Chris. Breathe.
It's really hot in this booth. So imagine how incredible it is to claim that gaming can legitimately improve your health. That's right, accessories such as the Wii and Kinect have helped to get people moving who otherwise would usually be fairly stationary. So for example, the Wii proved especially popular among the elderly due to its gentle actions and wide variety of social activity. Gentle actions. Cool. Jason Allaire, Associate Professor of Psychology at North Carolina University, has stated that many senior citizens use the console to increase heart rate and improve flexibility.
Not for me. I broke my balance board. I stepped on it and just cracked down the middle.
No more balance board for you.
That's the ironic thing about exercise. Is it turns out most exercise gear has a maximum weight.
A study in Florida found that the heart rate among 60 to 80-year-olds increased 40%, which can be vital to maintaining a healthy lifestyle and prolonged life. Meanwhile, Bruce Bailey of Brigham Young University conducted a study that found that a 30-minute gaming session on none other than Dance Dance Revolution, yes, burned more calories than walking on the treadmill at 4 miles an hour for an extended period of time.
Which is actually quite fast. They say people walk at 4 miles an hour. Try it.
Yeah.
It's quite quick.
And of course, not to mention that phone apps such as Zombies Run and Pokemon Go have actively encouraged people to exercise outside while pursuing a common goal. Fantastic. Yeah, it's awesome. It's really, really good. That's all I can say about it. Thumbs up.
I've done lots of walking recently with the goal of walking to McDonald's.
Hey! But there's one next door.
Guys, have you ever stared at the floor for a good 5 minutes trying to find a reason why you should go into work?
Yes.
Try every morning. Or what about, did you used to like a certain food like shrimp?
What the fuck is a shrimp?
It's a prawn. I'm not a shrimp. I'm a prawn.
And then you were turned off it for good after a bad experience?
Never.
No.
Shrimp for life. Shellfish, baby.
I've experienced that with a thing called merguez sausages. Seriously. And it's called negativity bias. Negativity bias, for those lucky bastards that seem to be happy all the time, like the Mormons and stuff like that, refers to the idea that bad experiences have a greater effect on our mind than the good.
Interesting, yes, yeah.
This is common, and in people who suffer from depression, it can cause a bad episode as the mind dwells on the negative.
So where do video games come in?
Where do video games come in, Josie? Well, according to several studies, playing a repetitive game such as Tetris actually increases the size of the cerebral cortex. Exactly, that Russian gem. This increase in size indicates that, as you learn and perform a task, such as mastering Tetris, over and over again, the neutral connections that form through synapses are strengthened.
Fucking nerd.
Science.
What are you talking about? Just play the damn Tetris.
I'm getting there, Chris. Stronger connections improve efficiency and require less brain power until it's practically routine. This has been called the Tetris effect. And according to some psychologists, by performing the same positive, repetitive experience or confirming a positive over and over again, your mood can improve. It can also be achieved with more meditative games like Journey or the recently released Abzu.
Nice.
Get it?
Topical.
Or Run to the Sun. That was decent from about 2 years ago.
You can tell what decade he was born in. 2 years ago. Jesus Christ, man. Meditation has been proven to decrease activity in the default mode network in the brain, which can cause self-reflective thoughts promoting negativity. So if you're worried about the future, stop fucking meditating. Just play some Journey, play some Tetris, and you might find some of those thoughts just float away.
So, this is something we've all had to defend ourselves against from non-gamers. The idea that our brains will rot because we're just staring at a screen.
Like zombies.
Like zombies. Screen zombies. With square eyes and square heads. Well, that argument is pretty damn far from the truth according to some studies. Games such as Portal and StarCraft obviously demand a level of strategy and forward thinking that equates them more to chess, but even humble Mario has been shown to increase your mental agility.
Now we're talking. Yes.
I'm about to find out that I'm like the best thinker in the world because I've completed Mario 64.
That is exactly what you're going to
Make
find
me feel
out.
good about myself, Jonesy.
So, a German study in 2013 found that adults who were asked to play Super Mario 64 for half an hour a day for 2 months had significantly increased their grey matter, predominantly in the hippocampus, prefrontal cortex, and cerebellum. These areas are mostly involved in fine motor skills, spatial navigation, memory formation, and strategic planning. So, all the kinds of things you'd expect from playing a game with a bit of strategy to it.
The stuff you want to kind of improve.
Exactly, all good stuff, all good things. This was compared to the control group who played nothing. So played nothing, was stupid, played Mario 64, got smarter.
Yeah, but I think the guys that played nothing, I mean, clearly they were just sitting there bored, so they just fondled each other's bums.
That's what they did, bum fondling. Obviously, if you do spend endless hours in front of the screen, it might start to have a negative effect. While studies are ongoing, senior scientist for the research, Simone Kuhn, has suggested that video games could be used to treat those who suffer from disorders that have directly altered the size of their brains. That fat Italian plumber, therefore, could treat Alzheimer's, PTSD, and schizophrenia.
And impotence.
I don't think that's your brain size, I think that's your penis size.
That's your little brain.
It's your little brain. This is not to mention the fact that a University of Oxford study reportedly found that losing yourself in a game of Tetris could help you recover from an emotionally traumatic event.
I've got an alternative to help me get over my ex. Wanking.
Drugs.
Porn!
Alright, so go on any COD server and you'd be forgiven for thinking that gamers are all a bunch of racist, sexist homophobes, right?
I know I am.
Well, well, that's not true because, it's only about 80% of them. Of course, I'm joking because as researchers in a 2016 study at Columbia University's Mailman School of Public Health, great school of public health, Mailman.
Be a mailman.
Be a mailman at the public health
Gotta learn it
school.
somewhere.
Well, anyway, they recently announced that gamers between the ages of 6 and 11 were found to be associated with a higher intellectual functioning.
You smarty little kids.
Yeah, smart ass. Well, this was based on a questionnaire of children, teachers, and parents comparing children who game for a significant period of time compared to those who don't game at all.
So
Zero.
They're evil, sexist, racist, but they're really smart.
Really, really intelligent at fucking your mother. As well as the children being perceived as smarter by all concerned, there was also a difference in school performance, peer relationships, and social skills with gamers again out on top. This is in addition to no evidence of an association between gaming usage and mental health. So, how does gaming influence us as adults?
Makes us fucking cool.
Damn right it does. The University of Victoria held a 5-year study to determine how the social skills and morality of gamers were affected as they grew up.
More moral. All those games where you have to make decisions and you go, no, I don't want to save you and I have to save you.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do this?
Unless you're Jamie and you're like, fuck it, I'll kill you anyway. Dr. Kathy Stanford, who conducted the study, reported that online games such as World of Warcraft promoted negotiation and cooperation. This is because people in the game with self-interest rarely win without the help of others. This adheres to society as well. I mean, that's why we have laws, to prevent people like Jamie, who can't cooperate, from destroying the group.
Jamie would destroy the group.
He would, definitely.
Look, life's
And not only would he destroy the group, he'd loot all the corpses, steal all the clothing, and then arrange...
Position them.
Position the corpses in such a way that it makes like
Spell out Jamie.
Jamie or Dick Butt or something.
Dick butt.
Many of the participants also spoke of transferring the leadership and team building skills they had developed online to the real world classroom.
Remember what Chris said a while back about all of us being closet killers?
Just you, Jamie. Jonesy and I are fine. Just you as being a closet
Some
killer.
of us being closet killers?
Get Chris later.
No, Jonesy.
Well, that may also be bullshit if a 2014 study from Villanova and Rutgers universities is to be believed.
Bullshit.
Human beings are primal and violent. I'm pretty sure I'm not causing a lot of controversy with that statement. That heightened level of aggression can be worked out with a number of activities such as boxing or drinking heavily and, yes, even gaming.
At the same time.
Probably. Play Fight Night while you're drunk is basically what we're saying. The university study co-author Patrick Markey found that as sales in shooting games such as GTA or COD increased, reported violent crimes tended to decrease.
Ah, interesting.
Now, skeptics may say this could be down to a number of reasons, such as the summer spike in violence. This is also a period in which there is usually a drought of games. However, according to Markey, even with these factors removed, the trend is almost entirely negative. That is to say, and Markey has stressed that there is much more work to be done on the subject, that those with violent tendencies are drawn towards violent media. So when there is a major release in popular violent games, it provides a release of pressure for those with anger issues. Markey believes that instead of violent games causing violence, it could be that young men, typically more prone to violence, are using violent games to vent.
Gotcha, yeah.
He continues to say that even if the data doesn't say that games reduce societal violence, it certainly suggests that it doesn't increase it either.
It's basically like having violent blue balls, right? Because it just builds up, and you need to fucking stroke the beast to let it all out.
So you shoot a couple people in the face in Grand Theft Auto and then you're happy.
Yeah.
So far we've concentrated on how gaming makes gamers' lives better. But of course we're not alone on this big blue marble hurtling through space. There must be a way gaming can benefit everybody, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it already has, Chris. In 2008, University of Washington biochemist Professor David Baker was frustrated that humans were unable to manipulate the computer programs used to predict native proteins in diseases.
I have no idea what you just fucking said to me.
Me neither.
You're shouting words at me.
I get it, and it's a completely understandable frustration, one I share with the good doctor.
There you go. They relied entirely on the whims of the computer, so even if they could see ways to solve the protein structure problems themselves, they couldn't affect it because the computer was doing all the work.
And what if the computer says no?
And the computer would say no. Go, no, doctor, I'm not doing that. So, together with some of the computer science professors on campus, Baker created Fold It. The goal of Fold It is to fold a selected protein in the most efficient way possible, with particularly well-folded models being examined by Baker and his team back in Washington. This was the scientific community essentially utilizing gamers and their objective-based mindsets for a serious problem. This isn't just some gimmick though. In 2011, gamers helped to discover the protein structure behind Mason Pfizer monkey virus, otherwise known as monkey AIDS.
That sounds like something we'd say. Oh, he's got monkey AIDS.
Yeah, isn't all AIDS monkey AIDS because someone fucked a monkey?
I think it was chimpanzees, wasn't it?
Right.
This was a mystery that had gone unsolved for 15 years. It took gamers just 10 days to produce an accurate model. With plenty more diseases and potential cures waiting to be found, Fold It has shown that gaming doesn't just improve our lives, but humanity itself. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
I've got to say, after hearing this list, I feel pretty good about myself.
As a gamer?
I've just found out I'm a fucking super intelligent, positive-minded, fit dude, and I feel great.
Yeah, but
Me
what are you
too.
going to do when you go home? Strip down naked and jerk off in front of the window going, why has God built me this way? Well guys, that was our list of 6 ways in which gaming makes us all better people. Do you agree with the list or are you too busy calling us assholes? Let us know down below.
And while you're there, give us a like and subscribe. Share the love a little bit.
Yeah, like herpes.
And from the best gaming has to offer to the worst, check out our list of 6 trolls who decided to fuck with us for the hell of it. And we'll see you next time.
Next time, pussy.
Bye.